But you guys are this character's best friends. How do you feel about that? So this character is going to tell you about their favorite parts. They're going to kind of describe the date to you. But you guys, yeah, you guys are this person's best friend. Yeah, it's hard to find best friends that look like this, right? And so this person's going to tell you their side of the story. This is called First Date.
So I was pretty excited because my friend Susie, you know Susie, she set me up with a date with a guy from her office. She said he was a little quirky, but you know I'm quirky, so I was up for it. And we decided to meet up at my house Saturday, or no, make that Thursday at 2:30.
Josefina was a friend of Susie. Susie said, Geraldo, you will like Josefina a lot. I said, well, of course, she will love me. So I said, okay, I have the perfect place to take her. But first we have to make a pit stop for a root canal.
So he gets to my house and he tells me that he made reservations for dinner at the fanciest restaurant in town, followed by some salsa dancing. I think that's what he said. So I was pretty excited, but then I realized it's 2:30. What the heck are we going to do in between now and dinner time? So I just hopped in his car, a little red flashy thing, and let him take me wherever he wanted.
She got into my Aspire. It gets me everywhere that I want to go. She was impressed. I had my latex gloves on, as usual. I'm not going to touch her yet. Anyhow, we went to the waiting room. She said, can I read a magazine? I said, of course you can read a magazine. And we sat down, and I started asking her some questions.
So at first I was concerned because I thought he was going to murder me. Undercover. That's weird. But then he took me to a place full of Sports Illustrated magazines. Yeah, all right, that's awesome. So I sit down, I start reading some of the magazines, and then he starts asking me all these questions like, where'd you grow up? What do you like to do? What's your favorite dance move? And I was like, buddy, do you not see me catching up on some serious business here?
Obviously, she did not care about anything I was asking her. I was like, Sports Illustrated, pff, there's no bullfighting in these magazines. It's terrible. Anyhow, I had to leave her briefly because I had to go in. Oh, man. I was under this thing called laughing gas. I started seeing stars and stripes and lots of bulls everywhere. Couple of 20 minutes later or so, I came out and there she was, Josefina.
So, little did I know that he was also taking me to a mini power tool store. I mean, come on, he gets a preview of the merchandise before you buy it. I drilled like 5 people's teeth in while he was waiting. And he came out and he was looking all goofy, you know, kind of not walking straight. And so I decided I would play a prank on him, you know, because I'm a fun gal. So I decided that I would tie his shoelaces together while he was getting the lollipop from the dentist. Which makes no sense, I know.
Next thing I know, she was trying to kidnap me. I had no idea what was happening. And am I turning into a piñata? I had no idea. It was like pin the tail on my lollipop. All I knew is she threw me in my Aspire, and she said, we're going to go one-legged salsa dancing. I said, okay.
So, for some reason, dancing club, and this guy, he told me in the beginning of the day that he was something else on the dance floor, and he could barely move. And I untied his shoelaces, so that was cute. But he was slobbering everywhere, he was laughing at everything that wasn't even funny, and I have a great sense of humor, so I know it's funny. And he just kept trying to twirl me, and finally I threw up on his shoe.
She turned into a penguin. It was amazing. I twirled her like no one's ever seen before. I put a lobster in my teeth, and I said, "Will you marry me?"
And I said yes, because this was the best first date I ever was on.
Sing! Yeah!